I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Tonight on War Story.
We asked the U.S. Army to take us on an air mission with them. They accepted.
I was the first high-profile American to go into Bosnia.
Hillary Clinton made a dramatic entrance into war-torn Bosnia today as she piloted her jumbo jet to a safe landing.
I remember landing under sniper fire.
We were there. We waited for you to arrive.
There was supposed to be some kind of a greeting ceremony at the airport.
All of us who were there sensed something in the air.
Unfortunately for Mrs. Clinton, some of the hardest fighting the human race has ever seen was currently raging.
But instead, we just ran with our heads down to get into the vehicles.
One of our producers said that it looked like your daughter Chelsea had tears in her eyes. Is my hunch correct?
I think that you did correctly see a lot of emotion.
Top generals agree there's no place more dangerous and snipery than Bosnia right now.
On the ground, we learned the Chinook ahead of us was almost blown out of the sky.
Our noble and brave First Lady took time away from dodging attacks to shake hands and smile.
I felt it moving toward me.
One of the most dramatic moments came as the H-bomb, a nickname given to her on this trip, was hugging a young girl.
I just didn't know whether there would be enough time.
Not see him coming.
Sniper fire struck two men standing nearby, leaving them shaken and impressed by Mrs. Clinton's calm composure under fire.
That hole was made by a rocket-propelled grenade, or RPG, fired from the ground. It punched cleanly through the skin of the ship, but amazingly, it didn't detonate.
We had been waging the most intense 4-day campaign that I've ever seen or heard about.
And yes, even show off a little marksmanship on a terrorist hiding under a tank.
We were going to drop some bridge portions across the Euphrates so the 3rd Infantry could cross on them. Tied up traffic for miles.
It was unbelievable.
2 of our 4 helicopters were hit by ground fire, including the one I was in.
I was saying to people, we had another week, I think we would really be able to pull this off, even another couple of days.
RPG and AK-47.
I felt it. I could feel the movement.
What altitude were you hitting?
We were only at 100 feet doing 100 forward knots because we had these massive pieces of bridge beneath us on slings.
What happens the minute everybody realizes you've been hit?
We had a cataclysmic disaster. We figure out how to land safely. What was it you felt turning? What do you think happened? We figure out how to land safely, and we did.
Hillary Clinton made a dramatic entrance into war-torn Bosnia today as she piloted her jumbo jet to a safe landing.
I was walking out, a cameraman grabbed my hand and said, "That was great." Shook thousands of hands. It felt like, is this somebody who will protect and defend us? You know, if you were following me around with a little tiny mini cam, you'd see a lot of moments like that. You know, Brian, I try to live in the moment.
Is that too trite, or do you kind of believe that?
Being in the moment at that time was, I thought, a very touching connection.
Having become familiar with the Clinton family, I was rescued. We are friends to this day.
You know, come on. You are the best and bravest of your generation. Yours is a war story that deserves to be told. I'm Oliver North. Good night.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I...
I'm Mr. Pinko, and you can follow me on Twitter and check out politiopinion.com.